Welcome back to the Breakfast Show. This is Liberty Online TV where you watch, and with the stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We apologize for that break. They will continue the program, and today now the program where they ask the question if the All People's Congress APC party don't be sincere to their supporter them from after the June 24th, 2023 elections.
All right, we will continue with the breakfast show and we'll come back to with studio guest, we na Ibrahim by Koroma, and now the executive director for Citizens Network Sierra Leone there this morning. We still expect the National Publicity Secretary from the APC when I see there at Tunis for joining at the studio. But like I've been asked earlier, Ibrahim, when we go back to the 2023 elections, the outcome of the elections, the way how communication be done the flow between the party and that of their supporters, them. What do you think say missing between the two, the party, especially the executive, and that of the supporters then?
One of the things we observe, right, keenly, we observe, you even see the setup of each aspirant or candidate from the APC party, then get their own supporters them. All man get your own supporters them. So they realize even when the spokesperson they can't talk, then we feel like say the spokesperson going to talk in the interest of your own side. You know, they talk in the interest of the other people. There was no unity. One of the uniformity for signing them they get for form as a political party. When they form that uniformity, I believe say they go able get the right message and how they will able pass to the supporters then. Now, one of the parts of the uniformity, if them when they agreed as the aspirants them, they don't talk saying that this will go tell you supporters them, then go to one voice. That same candidate will move way aspire for that position. With the same message will go tell you supporters the same message. So I believe they get the right message for able for telling supporters them. But there's this unity will not be between the political parties and the heads and posts. Don't count disunity about towards the supporters them. So that's also the creates that scenario they follow able gets the message and how they forget them.
Ibrahim, somebody would wonder what not the yardstick we use for coming to the conclusion, say unity not there between the stakeholder or the heads them na the party.
When unity not there, this is simple thing. When unity not there, even the person they support you, maybe, right? His followers will support you, right? Even they show the difference from the other person. The difference today. But when there is a unity between you, Mabel, and me, I believe so we aspire for something. At the end, we don't forget about that thing. What will they can under the future? What will they see? Say the head. The future now, Lord, go towards the future. Now, Lord, see everything. Forget about everything. That's it. Lord, don't forget about the past. We can now move the thing go before. So that at it.
Question about the yardstick we use for come to the conclusion, say unity, not the executive. Because when you talk to them, then they tell you say they are working together. Then they in unity, then they do them party activity.
This is crystal clear. Yesterday, you appeared at the scene, right? When you see other supporters and they give statements of words them, right? Threats to other political aspirants, right? So you see say the unity, not they from the supporters them. Because if there was a unity between them with the supporters them, I believe say the for longer that one communication would have don't tell the supporters they say we're not kayasu today, not for nobody, not for honor. Now for we the executive.
You talk about aspirants from the scene where happened yesterday. Now, those aspirants versus the other.
Well, when you look at the supporters, and these supporters they called for this from this camp, these supporters they called from the other camp.
These specific camps you noticed yesterday.
Well, three groups because even one Ajamabi be the cause yesterday in front of the police team. It was crystal clear. It is swear. So you don't take one something like Mami Haja, right? I will share some of the information. It cause. Instead, one of the things in a all supporter from Samurai in camp, right? Likewise, the other one in the guy for Toxi. No, not when I get this here so. When I wait for the people in camp talk. What about we now holding a Richard content camp? So we get that difference between the two supporters. So they see the unity not from the messages already the same. So this is crystal clear. It in front of we see them, we hear them in front of the police, tell the police to dispatch them. So when they talk about unity, it was first-hand information that they give to you. And are there for talk about the rights of the supporters them. Me not there for talk about in the political business where they NEPA, but at the right of the supporters them. Now, let me tell you something, right? They don't take police apprehend people them right away in police custody, right? So let the unity force from the political party then try to go remove 10 people in the force out of here, because we as civil society would try for use we own best way we'll see how best we will intervene on that issues.
Now, let we look at issues that we come up yesterday or even before yesterday. Before this meeting, where the executive supposed to get with the moral guarantor the way canton, audio then we go viral from people away SFC, then are APC bloggers. They call APC supporters, especially that of Dr. Samora Kamara, for come out in the numbers, all them placard, they ask for electoral justice. And this same electoral justice, now in so many people on they ask, say, what in the APC party and Dr. Samora Kamara mean by this electoral justice? From your own perspective as a civil society activist, we care about the people, their rights. You think, say, that electoral justice day, where Dr. Samora Kamara don't they call for, now influence the people and for come out yesterday?
I believe one of the things back we look at, when we talk about electoral justice. Electoral justice is try for explain you about future things that wait for happen for the next elections. We don't go correct, right? But looking at now the people, they don't go give their interpretation, they don't go give their lectures, and they for know exactly what's the meaning of electoral justice. Because now if you're looking at the 84 recommendations and from where they pull that thing, you find out the resolution 4 and they try to tell you about some of the things that where the two political parties then for agree upon, right? Whether for meet towards them, they later will see the how best they go be resolved. We yet still not resolve it. But this electoral justice they try to tell you about things will not happen in terms of election for the future, making no will happen again. So that means them for sit down.
Now you understand it, Dandy, but when you talk to APC person, especially a supporter of Dr. Samora Kamara, then believes say this electoral justice with the ECOWAS they say they get for come na the country, na for come pull President Bill and put Dr. Samora Kamara as the president.
Well, everybody gets a way of interpretations in terms of the law or in terms of anything we describe for it. But I believe so when the right things will happen, we talk about electoral justice, right? For the rights, for the layman, for them to understand. Now something will not happen for the future, making it not go happen again, for them not go repeat again. That comes the electoral justice, right?
But in all of this, the party gets a whole national executive. We're supposed for they in charge, be it in terms of communication with them, supporter them on waiting exactly they happen at the party. Based on waiting you go see yesterday at the party headquarters, who that feel for doing assignment? Is it the flag bearer aspirants them or the party executive for communicate in terms of the structures them for ensure say them party supporters and know the purpose of that meeting yesterday and then for don't know how to conduct themselves?
So kind of enough, I believe that the structure, the party's executive that not pass the message to the supporters them, and that therefore be held responsible, right? Because them fail for pass the message even to the grassroots supporters them. Because if they pass that communication to the grassroots supporters them, the grassroots supporters they no go come at the place for can converge on that particular day yesterday.
How you go describe the kind of scene where you see yesterday at the party headquarters?
If we say we justify some things, right? To be sincere enough, when such short issues they happen into other political party, the same thing they happen, right? In terms of gathering or other things there. But it depends how them passing communications. For make sure say the atmosphere will be peaceful, no way of incitement communications, no go there where they go to the public, you know. But the thing yesterday, the scenario miss yesterday, I mean, you know, really be called for, you know, friendful, you know, be friendly towards even be safe for the other yesterday, right? Because if any missiles or other things, then like where them be told the tear gas, right? If it affects we or it affects other people, then I believe see them stones or other things they actually be inside, other things that will happen. Even the people don't go do the coverage yesterday, not will do coverage.
You know the description where people want for know right now, because now the international community they get this meeting with the All People's Congress APC yesterday. Plenty of people on the ask now whose image that could don't send to them people here. So you as somebody where they advocate for the citizens, and these are citizens them way been there under yesterday. Now whose image this don't create to them?
Well, it go come with some panic because of the way people understand the message, right? So the international people who then come, it will cause some amount of panic. But before they arrive, the police will don't dispatch. Then thing in the right. But I believe say even the Western world, when they do then thing in the, if you don't put in a communication well, right? The party will not put in communication well with their supporters. Them. People, police can get there and they see their supporters they can get their own placard. The international people can come peacefully. They go about what they do, right? But the allies in the scene now, where this you count placard, other person count placard, everybody gets your ins, your statements where they pull, where you go offensive from the other person. So could you imagine? So if you say that thing, it will be well? No.
So you think say what happened yesterday na the party office, the protest where the supporter then say they come out for protest, now be a well planned something?
Well, as you already mentioned, say the bloggers and from Dr. Samora Kamara bloggers they don't begin say people in for common say they want electoral justice. So that they should say I will plan something. Simple the question is yes.
So if you don't agree say na a well planned something, who that's for whole responsible for the scene where happened yesterday in the party office and they be arrest some supporters yesterday? Yes. According to it, and they now in police custody. So who are they for all responsible for all of what happened?
Well, the party, me they say the party executive for come up with statements, and them for take up the responsibility and apologize to the people of this country.
Apart from the party taking responsibility, where you say and let them apologize, a lot they go behind the scene where you look at the different issues them where they happen inside the All People's Congress. Even prior to yesterday's event, Dr. Samora Kamara been at the party office earlier this week, last week, for honor and invite from the Women's Congress. Exactly. And the Women's Congress, according to them, they say they want peace between the executive and that of Dr. Samora. In all of the issues that they happen between them, the politician, them, how the ordinary citizens, when are they organization they advocate for, caught up in all of this inter-party fights really between them? Well,
I believe one of the key things also we look at the flag bearer owner Dr. Samora Kamara for the APC, I believe a need for come up with a statement, a need for the talk to his supporters them, because most 65 to 75% of the supporters them, 55 to 75% of the supporters only creating commotions that Dr. Samora and Campini. So they realize that your responsibility for making talk to the people in supporters them, let them get for be come when and talk about anything for go to a party office. If they not say they want supporters them, let everybody then in us. Now in a call, now in a invite. So I believe say he's to be held responsible about these issues.
But this policy way they say let them hold responsible for all the issues there. Now one way hardly come out to the media and talk about all of this when they happen at the party. And even we self don't they make attempt for get them for interview and ask a lot of issues them. It seem not for one for come and talk to in supporter them. You think say something they way they hide from?
Well, I don't go say me you can pull word from the man's mouth, because a lot of things, because if the press call you for an interview, you therefore can listen to the press. And if things in the day will go bad, right? People will raise concerns, you therefore address some of the issues in the. But failing for that, for address some of the issues in the, I will say something they behind this quality.
Alright, in case you just tune in, the program where they watch now the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television. As we tell you earlier today, we look at the issues that will be happening yesterday. Now the All People's Congress APC party, the office who said some protesters them being old placard yesterday. They say they want the moral guarantor them wake up for meet with the executive yesterday for know some of the issues they were not glad about. And from waiting they write them placard them, then say they want electoral justice. So today now the program will ask the question if the APC, especially the executive, they don't be honest to their supporter them, and self will they look at some of the issues that will be happening. Now the studio will get Ibrahim Koroma, our executive director for Citizens Rights network. They are this morning, they talk from a citizen's perspective, and also they expect for getting in the studio the spokesperson for the All People's Congress with CDI at Tunis.
All right, so we continue with the break fashion. Before we can talk to CDI at Tunis, let me just quickly go to courts. Also, we're going to the Freetown Magistrate Court number 1 before Magistrate Sakekura. We don't send one Ibrahim Silla go back na the male correctional center because police allege say he been wound one Alfred Jusu. Let we watch as Maria to Sherifuna, we court reporter, go update we on this.
123-years-old Ibrahim Samura, when a Tyler and bike rider, don't appear back before Magistrate Sakekura na the Pademba Road Magistrate Court number 1 for answer to 1 count charge we gets to do with murder, contrary to Section 1 of the Offences Against the Persons Act of 1861. According to the particulars of offense na that, Saturday, May 25 this year, na Gloucester village na the western part na Freetown, the accused been killed one Alfred Jusu. Sergeant 9939 Mohammed Lahai, na the prosecutor on this case, and be sure the number 3rd witness for tell the court but waiting in know about this case. And the witness be identify himself as 14010 Fonekabo, where attacked na the Criminal Investigative Department na Hilltop Police Station and be identify the accused and the complainants. Inside a statement, a member on the 25th May this year, he been there on duty where he gets information from the Gloucester village headman say they don't kill person around in community. He said that be make he and some other police officer them been rush go na the crime scene when at the first bridge na Gloucester village. They say when they reach na the place, then see one dead body laid down in naked one with boku wound them all over him body. And he been touched and hit him, but he no move. He said that be make he pull in Techno Spark 10 and snap him. He be render this picture in a court and the court be record him as Exhibit A from 1 to 3. He continues say they be decide for carry the body go na the Connaught mortuary for post-mortem. He say when they return back na the police station, one Timothy Sayo been go meet them and he be identify himself as the late man, his uncle. And he be identify the late man as Alfred Jusu when I been commercial bike rider and say he been take statements from him and some other people who been go with him at the police station. He say on the 27th May, then get some intelligence but the accused and be go arrest the accused and carry him go na the Hill Court police station. Magistrate Sakekura not been give for bail to the accused and been send him go back na the male correctional center and be adjourn this case to October 21st this year. For Liberty Online TV, me na Maria Tusheri.
Alright, we continue with the Liberty Breakfast Show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television or they stream na Facebook, YouTube and also na our website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. And today at the program where they ask a question if the APC party don't be honest to the supporter them from the after the June 24th, 2023 elections. And earlier I would tell una say we they get the spokesperson for the party when at the National Publicity Secretary CDI at Tunis we don't join we na the studio this morning for can give updates but waiting happened yesterday na the party office and also how them plan for manage some of their issues there. So going forward, let it not happen again. Good morning, Mr. Tunis, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, Mabel. Thank you very much for getting me here. First of all, I apologize for coming in late. It not be easy coming here this morning.
All right. A lot of issues them don't happen. Yesterday back in the morning, we talked to you for a update as to why una feel say police for intervene. We una get meeting with moral guarantee for them now una party office, and you've been talk some of the reason them say una don't get information say some of una supporter them want go out there and protest, and for you just believe say this meeting now a follow up as to waiting to happen from the unity agreement, say the Tripartite committee report, and an office they supported them for good day. All what you talk yesterday, it be happen. Police and una supporter them we get some confrontation and fire tear gas before the moral guarantor they even come na the scene. Firstly, as a party in opposition, how una feel from what happened yesterday now una party office?
Thank you very much, Khadija. Unfortunate. I mean, in fact, prior to the meeting, we called for police for maintain law and order because of the many messages we receive on social media, the intelligence we will see, and we've been right. In fact, it's even difficult for we as a party feel say now we support us them, because just late in the evening I received a video of a group of people we loaded in bus. They come out, I know in our upline, they come out, they come, then they call themselves Defense for Samura Kamara, then they come storm the party office, then they come fight for electoral justice, let people pray for them. How then they can safe, let them go back safe. So it tells you that a group of people mobilize individuals then for coming to the party office area for disrupt the meeting. And we not be wonder because we feel say this meeting be very important for we as a party and for this country. And indeed, it was an important meeting because then people where we come yesterday, these are the very people, the institutions that we've been come for mediate between we and the government, and we not then being sit down, also we all agree on certain things that we feel say we for do, for strengthening the electoral system and also for maintain peace and unity in this country. And so if then they come back for come monitor, for see how far we don't go with the implementation, for see if any of the parties they fail for do anything that we don't sign up say then they do, I think it'd be very important for us to sit down with them, make we hear it from them and then self hear it from we.
So we talked to Ibrahim earlier. We try to ask and say the scene be ugly yesterday in the party office, confrontation between the police and APC supporters. At some points they fire tear gas, and we understand say they arrest some of our supporters them within a police custody. Now the question I go put to you, who that for blame for what happened yesterday? Who that for take responsibility? Now, una as an executive, or you feel say somebody do for take responsibility?
I believe say not we as an executive, because as an executive we do everything we can for ensure say we let people understand exactly what in the meeting be there about. You get a group of people, plenty of them not even in this country, where then feel say then they back the leader, the former leader of the party, the presidential candidate.
Party member there?
Some not even with party members. There are some not with party members. There are some way, not even associated with parties. Some of them, they of course, we not with party members then. But I mean, these are people we, they send money then to Bobo and I, when our bloggers, for the course executive members, for the misinformed with people, for the send wrong information. So even where they come in for sending the right information, then same set of people go cost, they go send money to them Bobo for the label people in the executive as betrayers, as people we don't go collect money, simply because we try for ensure say we send the right information and let people act by the information. And yesterday we've been in constant touch with the police. There were several people in that place, they would not be APC, non-APC members and supporters will behave themselves. Will not be the hala like the one that will them bring camp. For that purpose, they for can hala, for challenge the police, for give this impression as if the party is not organized, as if the party, supporters, and they were engaged in then kind of riotous conduct that we'll see yesterday. So, but we tell the police thank you, they manage the situation well. And I go say all of the one that will be no say they arrest. I mean, I not feel say they detain anybody.
So as a whole executive of the All People's Congress APC party, when on a notice say communication structure not done the work well, also on a notice on a don't get and wrong, where they reach a point, the official mouthpiece when are you or perhaps other people in the communication team go they communicate with and support them, but at the end of the day, waiting on they tell them as the official information, they not they listen, but rather choose for listen other thing and act by them.
I think I will for be very honest and sincere, and that's a very good question, because you go begin for ask yourself which time it don't reach to that point the way the mouthpiece of the party go can say now this, and then somebody not even they attend these meetings, not even get a clue. Sometimes even the tripartite recommendations where they talk about, for example, there are not even reader itself. Some are not even sabi reader. Some are just they sit down and talk. I mean, so you begin to ask yourself how we reach to this level where you get a group of people where they so much bent on misinforming the public, even where you come with the facts, you say the fact, but then it comes also to, sometimes when you don't take up leadership, Mabel, your job as a leader, you get for lead. You always get for ready for lead, and you not for allow the one the way you supposed for lead you.
In terms of communication, is Dr. Samura Kamara a problem at the APC?
That's
in terms of talking to the supporters.
That's where I'm coming. Exactly, and I get for say this honestly today. Exactly how they come to. All of them things here will don't happen. So from the onset, if I remember from when we come up into money, just after the Bintu Money, the first interview I do, I explain exactly what happened at Bintu Money, and I even go to the extent and say, as far as I'm concerned, we don't accept President Bill because of what happened at Bintu Money. I mean, we're all hearing thereafter. And then the next thing, we come up with tripartite. When the terms of reference for tripartite committee come out, I was here again, and other media houses them. I talk again exactly, say, this is not what others are preaching. Again, we were branded. The fact of the matter is, all of the documents they are, so where they don't develop, all of the meetings they are, Dr. Samuel are signatories to them documents they are. But just yesterday, then people then be out there, then they demonstrate. I mean, they really need for begin think to themselves. They were out there demonstrating, and we were in that room deliberating, discussing exactly what the people that come for discuss. Dr. Samura Kamara was in that room. He was in that meeting. Now make this time we decide for video the meeting, and we don't begin send out the excerpts. He was in that meeting. Then one way they go and holler say electoral justice, will they fight for rerun, will they fight for this, will they fight for that? Dr. Samuel Kamara, he was there.
So now another basis here for tell the supporters
exactly.
them the right thing.
That's my point.
But is it bigger than the party? Because there's a whole executive.
He is not.
It seems for the control the whole membership, where the executive they give instructions and so we forgo, then if any supporters then they go the other way, the executive supposed for take action. It's bigger than the executive.
That is why I'm saying if you get a group of people we loaded in boss, they say we not defense for Dr. Samuel Kamara. It tells you not to APC. It tells you not to the APC structure. In whosoever them people then they come out from, not to them mobilize them for come here.
You support Dr. Samuel and APC. They don't need 2 times flag carrier.
That's what I'm saying. But you individual action don't necessarily means the action of the party. That is what I'm saying. So if the mouthpiece of the
problem comes between the APC and Dr. Samura, because as of all what they unfold now, it's clear saying that Dr. Samura Kamara versus the APC. So now APC versus APC.
It is not Dr. Samura Kamara versus the APC. It is right versus wrong. It is truth versus deception.
So,
as far as I'm concerned, the APC as a party is on the path of truth. We they lead with people in a truthful manner. We they tell them the facts. Yes, as much as the situation is difficult, as much as we agree, say, these are the circumstances, we presidential candidates for the election, the very election, where we all know, say, waiting happened, they not correct. Now we very presidential candidate go sit down, say we for dialogue. And we gave him the support. And this is the outcome of the dialogue. where he ask we for go into, where we get 100% support. And so if the outcome don't be this way, we dey communicate am to the public, we expect am say himself, just like how we stand by am and get all the support, we expect am say himself for don't follow suit. Instead of him trying to give this impression as if the entire party now we don't want electoral justice.
In all of this, when I don't get Dr. Samuel Kamara for get a dialogue or discussion, Leone really meets as an executive, it is part of a meeting, Leone bring certain things to and say. The party they get challenged in terms of channel of communication. You supporters them, not the same for listen to the official mouthpiece of the party, we're supposed for the propagate the activities and waiting the party supporter and suppose for. When I don't get a conversation with Dr. Samuel Kamara.
Several organs then they within the party, we don't call them kind meetings then they. And we don't try, but you know, it don't get to this point where we as a party, that is why we come to the people, we communicate. I mean, maybe, let's be honest, but we, the public self out there, let communicate this with them. Everybody, including the international partners, okay, then they talk, say the executive don't take money, but I'll just say this. When the tripartite work they go on, then talk say the tripartite where then done, now then they come with change of government, then they come do rerun. And we talk say no, based on the terms of reference, we will not see that. The UN, the US ambassador to the UN, a Canada this country, then can give 1.5 million for the work of the tripartite. Waiting he say, we clearly say, they not come the money and they give not to for rerun. When people that begin scatter say that money for not for rerun, they say not to for rerun. So waiting himself take bribe from government. Severally, the US ambassador don't sit on a TV, don't talk and say this whole electoral review not to about rerun. So himself don't take bribe. Himself they are against electoral justice. So people therefore begin for ask themselves these questions. They always sit down overseas. Most of them will not even register for votes in this country. They feed una wrong information. They send money to una. Some of them, they're not even the Canada. They send money for cost people unnecessarily because people they try for keep the party on the right track. People they try for ensure we organize ourselves in a manner that these electoral systems, we will say with a review, we do it in a manner that when we do elections in this country, you sure say that you vote where you cast for that you person where you want let it lead you. At the end of the day, the result will then announce it will reflect that one day.
The actions of Dr. Samuel Kamara, as you don't describe and say, una na the executive, una na the part of truth, and in na the part of dishonesty. And with what happened yesterday, it really did scare us as a party.
It concerning to we as a party. It concerning to we because, I mean, we feel, say, as a party, from 2018 to date, we give Dr. Samuel Kamara every support we party for give somebody who not a presidential candidate. Every support, individually, collectively, every support. I don't feel, say, I'm a young person, but I don't get into politics for a while now. I don't feel, say, I don't ever see the kind of support with the APC people, individually and collectively as a party, give Dr. Samuel Kamara on a silver platter. I don't feel, say, I don't see that one day with any other political party leader now this country it. I don't see it. Maybe the only chance of telling that they don't happen during Joseph Saidu Momo in time.
So in actions now really they worry you now ahead of the next elections.
I mean in silence, amidst all of this, him knowing very well that this structure, this set of people, where they call all this chaos, where they cause all this misinformation, these are people controlled by him. And not a single time, whilst we all they cry, All man they complain. Nobody know the way they don't spare. From the former president, Kandon, nobody. Whilst we all they complain, there is not a single time ever.
But this is one reason when make people
make a statement for even condemn any of this. Deliberate,
now reason where people don't take they slap back at the executive say if una don't know say is a problem, una don't take action as an executive. If una see say somebody they do thing where they affect una, because overall when they look at some people don't they say na Dr. Samura Kamara, na the APC. Why una they delay for take action against Dr. Samura Kamara if una don't know say a guilty of all waiting on they happen where they go wrong na the party?
We focus now for run with party. And one way we will get for do that and for ensure say we continue for bring the facts as they unfold. And I sure say by now, from the table we don't talk to now, the vast majority of the party don't begin for understand what's in the happen. The vast majority of the party don't they see the truth. And we will continue for do that one day. We now a very big political party. We will continue for get leaders. Dr. Shaka Stevens, they don't come, they don't go. Late JS Momo, they don't come, they don't go. Dr. Ernest Baikroma don't come, they don't go. Now Dr. Samura in your tenure as leader of the party don't pass. We focus now for ensuring we keep the party intact. We work as executive for bring this party back together, begin for strategize, begin for identify set of leaders that we go take we into governance. And we determine for ensuring we accomplish that one day. We young people that don't begin for come together today, they get a very good conference at the party office. The women just get a conference few days ago. You know, so we they put the party back together, and we not get for sit again and allow sets of people for continue for take we back. This country. The people of this country depend on the APC because they know say every time the APC they in power, we they deliver, and we not therefore sit down a few sets of people. We get very, very minimal contribution in the politics of this country for continue for derail we, for continue for misinform people, for continue for divide we with things that we not correct simply because they feel say their loyalty to an individual. No, we they serve the APC. I was elected National Publicity Secretary for the party, not for individual. When that individual have been my leader, we all see everywhere in this country I go with her. Everywhere. Give them all the support necessary. You know, same way if another leader come today and I still happen for day in executive position, I think 100% support like we have all done for Dr. Samura Kamara, because now the party now we deserve. The party is bigger than all of us. Their offices they are so occupied and other people will occupy their offices they are before. And we self will go, other people will can occupy after we. So but the party will always remain. So we as APC, on our way they watch and listen now. We have a responsibility for save the party, especially with the young one there. We get a responsibility now for put the party together, begin for strategize for the next election, begin for identify new set of leaders then for come in and take the leadership of this party and fight for win governance back so we will liberate with people in this country.
All right, continue for the with we. In name na CDI Tunis, in the national spokesman for the All People's Congress APC party. They this morning for can give updates, but waiting come out from the meeting yesterday with the executive be all with moral guarantor there. But before we can to that, they give background as to waiting lead to the protest where some APC party member them did do yesterday before the party office. So they come back to them shortly, but quickly then we take this short commercial break.
It's a brand new song for our customers, where they bank with us all over the universe.
Save small and win big. UBA, they celebrate 75 years of better banking service. And as alone, the bank done there for 15 years now. This na big celebration, and we want give back to we wonderful customer them. We don't make we business go find one for the past 75 years with the UBA Savings Legacy promo. Save small and get your own share upon these 350,000 leones. 30 customer them go get the chance for win cash prize every quarter. Just put 2,000 leones and above na your account. And the more you put 2,000 and above na your account, na the more you go increase your chance for win more. No wait to kapu the chance now. Your legacy starts today. The draw them go happen inside September and December 2024. Join UBA for celebrate 75 years of excellence. UBA, Africa's global bank.
Money in my pockets, some other one correct. Customer service with excellence. Now that's make with the top, now the continent.
Liberty Online TV, the 1 year this November, and you know what's in that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time where you for coming and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where they see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, now nobody own. You want to get with you much we go down you belly now you young.
Alright, welcome back. It's still Iwaji Breakfast on Liberty Online Television. And don't forget, as you just don't watch the information where we will continue for Guna regarding the 1 year project. Don't forget for support Liberty Online TV. Send you orange money to 074 200 545, or you come now with 33 Battle Street office, or you follow all the bank details them where we don't display for ensure say you self continue for support Liberty Online TV. We will continue with the breakfast show and we will come back to the studio guest them. Today we tell you say we will look at the incident we happened yesterday at the All People's Congress, APC party. Also, we look at waiting they happen in terms of communication structures na the party between the executive especially and that of the supporters them. We don't talk to CDA attorneys just we don't present the executive waiting things that they happen at the party currently, where most of the problems seem for the come from Dr. Samura Kamara. Well, Liberty Online TV, you try for reach and back as we be done the try even before now, but we get some difficulties and forget for Canada studio, but definitely if we get time we go bring and come for Lensef can answer some questions then where the public they expect for hearing from them. When they come to the studio guests them, they come over to Ibrahim Ben Kuruma once more, where they are this morning as Executive Director Citizens Network Sierra Leone. We don't talk about this issue. You don't listen to waiting CDA attorneys when the official mouthpiece of the APC don't see. From organization where they deal with citizens and welfare. What do you think say the APC for learn from all of waiting on the happen na them party? Waiting them for learn at this stage?
As you don't listen within the spokesperson from the party, don't say. Initially, you start with discussion as we start away no comment. At the end of your presentations, some of the things we say we they are like. One of the things we discuss for say, when I be asked for the responsibility, who's how to be held responsible regarding these issues. I told you earlier that I'm Dr. Samura Kamara because what we see particularly be happening yesterday from the supporters and other things. Then initially, want to throw back that question later on. I believe saying be sincere enough to answer that question. But now we're looking at the sincerity about the party, right? Some of the things for the supporters them become more based on. In as more than supporters of political party, but also that there is a right for the citizens because then a citizen of this country will believe say they get rights for associating do anything towards them rights. The other part we look at, the other talk say then they hold some supporters them, right? Where them they demonstrate, where them they part of that thing, the way they would placards or other things them. Be that you don't clear answer me because from this point I've decided for don't communicate. I've been telling us we will follow up that issue say now police decide also they but me that clear out to the people and now see they don't release everybody. I mean those are some of the things that we expect from political party. Whenever you support as they society, being that who that is the support or whether you know the support, being that the party it belongs to, I believe so on the right for answer to inquiry. When you look at this tier specifically, say the political party where the APC gets a lot of things to do to the supporters them. And some of them things they then get for talk to the grassroots people them, and the grassroots people them with the communications. Let communication gap no day, and let them get one green way of sending of information. Now, if you don't know, they don't identify one person saying this person either the disease or either the individual really well party instructions, all that things. Because when things go bad, and they look at the individual, and they look at the party as a whole. So they realize them as a political party, they get for know exactly how they get for the address. Then say the structure is with them and the grassroots. I believe say them for being unified, and they make sure say them they do message and pass the message and fine towards the people.
So Dr. Samura Kamara in talk one, everybody they call for now, even CD, we sit on as soon as the national spokesman of the party believes they need for come addressing supporter them and tell them the honest truth don't transpire between him and the government or international negotiator that we don't come now the country. Dr. Samura Kamara in talk one, you think say it will bring sanity in the APC?
Obviously, yes, that I sure. That's 100% I sure. Because if it talk, I believe say, it gets you supporters the way they move with. It will come with sanity. Because every people in the young for listening, waiting for see. Because you cannot keep yourself quiet. Things will go so bad, right? When things are way if you say for go on the right way, they go the right way. Then when people they expect for me for make you go talk or deliver, for let they get from you what you foresee. You know they talk at the public. You know they make any statements at the public. But you realize you get ways and way they organize things that when they can at the place, then they see like say you know a saint, you know an innocent man. But you realize the people and they talk. When the people in the give communications, when they display at the when they say that for you the individual person. So that's in that statement you get for address them to the people, and these are some of the concerns. Then as soon as possible this week, we will put a statement position paper to the political party for the EPC for them to respond to this, especially for Dr. Samura Kamara.
All right, continue for the way to the program. Quickly look until you see the you know say you want to go in another engagement. The whole social media, the traditional media, be flooded yesterday with the protest and the chaos we happen on a party office. People don't get the opportunity for know exactly what will be the conversation between una party and the moral guarantee of the way come. So take this moment now for update the public, waiting come out from their conversation they don't know.
So thank you very much, Khadija, again. So yesterday, the discussion be focused on the two things that we don't happen. The agreement for national unity. You don't say agreement for national unity, we be don't sign and we be get 8 resolutions then day. So we go through the 8 resolutions then. The one that we don't accomplish 100%, we highlight them. The one that we don't implement partially, we put them forward to them, and the one that we will not implement at all, it will not feel say much don't happen, like resolution 4. When I really not a sticking point for we resolution 4 now get for do with political detainees. Then one will feel say they jail just for politics. Now get for do with also politically motivated cases. Now also get for do with then people will be done left because then they afraid say when they come back now then communities, then they intimidate them. You know, all around in an inside resolution 4 a day, and much not happening. So we get the opportunity for present all of this to them. And we also talk about the recommendations of the Tripartite committee, how far we don't go, which are the structures that we government don't put in place for ensure say we implement their recommendations then they, and we express with dissatisfaction how we feel say government don't go about for develop the framework, even the steering committee where they don't set up. It is so much government dominated. We not feel say if it happen that way they. So these are the meaningful discussions we will get yesterday where we feel say it really hinge on the progress of the party and this country. And you know what, the people, and when we don't present, don't talk say, you know, yes, we don't meet una individually, but we feel say with waiting una don't tell we so it's necessary for let we and government sit down again, just like how it be happening at Bintumani, for let we talk on them things they are so and see how much we go review them structures they are, then see how we don't left for happen, how much we go try for expediting. And let me tell you one interesting thing we happened during the conversation they are so. You know, some people don't they talk about judges, judge then they come, judge then they come. The only judge We be there among the delegation we came yesterday, now from Commonwealth, and this now the same judge we been come during the agreement. In statement where they talk to me, it talk one thing will be very striking. They say, look, when I left for the delay, when I need for put ourselves together and let we ensure so that reviews here happen. They say 2028 not far. When I'm not facing a long time from now, it is around the corner. So the earlier these reviews are done, the better for the electoral cycle of this country. So these are the things we will tell people. When people out there will not know what they happen in their meetings, they misinform.
Because that's what I'm saying. When I supported them feel, so then people here we come yesterday, they can't forgive Dr. Samura Kamara power.
Exactly. So when they try for tell and say, no, not to the situation, then people here will they tell when I then talk here, not to the
So now light in the light panel.
Of course, Mabel. Time without number, I don't say this. You know, I don't say this, we don't say this, the chairman don't say this, people in the executive.
So what's in that electoral justice now? Because they believe, say, the electoral justice where Dr. Samura Kamara they preach, now for let Dr. Samura Kamara end up gets the power.
But you know, in all fairness to Dr. Samura Kamara, I don't talk about, I don't ever read Dr. Samura Kamara talk anywhere in public. From where APC present with position paper, we'll talk about rerun. From Bintumani, I don't ever read Dr. Samura Kamara talk anywhere on all the interviews say, will they get rerun? Like how other people they make we members and we supporters and they believe. I don't ever really say that. I don't ever really a good timeline. And maybe I'll tell you why this thing disturbing to we as a party. We have people in the diaspora and the US particularly, we don't show we receipts of individuals now US where they collect money from them. Say now for Dr. Samura Kamara inauguration. People they already milk from people for this. So you feel say we as a party go sit down with the student things then they.
So the executive is say with all of that where they go on, people where they take money from people and still for inaugurate Dr. Samura Kamara. And I think say it's high time, let it really come out openly, make a statement, let them hear it from and say there should be no such plans, no inauguration okay for happen, then for walk forward for 2028. You feel saying at time this for let's speak out, we go be solution possibly.
We feel say that time this for let Dr. Samura Kamara come out exactly and talk about what don't come out from all of them meetings here we don't get. You know, because every time somebody talk, people they misinterpret. Look, even recently the American ambassador talk about 84 recommendations. A lot tell you again what happened, but they one day. When the Tripartite committee complete their report, then tell we say they agree on 80 recommendations, which is fact. There were recommendations also where they really not been get disagreement to that extent, but then been get the wording, they not be agree. So then we talk say when then they do the roadmap, therefore don't flesh out with the international community. And then when they develop this implementation roadmap, they include some of them. Like, thing that we get for do it, if you transfer result management system, which carry how it for happen. If you transfer the tamper-proof envelope from the police station to the district, and then we reach the notice it open, how them for deal with them. We will give them confidence again in the electoral system. Time go reach for election, plenty people go rather not participate. And that we don't want, now that we partners they don't want, and that not the only interest of Ambassador Horn.
So what in the happen so now with the electoral justice, where some of our members and they call for, you know, would distract to not for pay attention to the electoral reforms there where they go on. You just make mention, say the only judge will be the part of the moral guarantor they will meet to tonight yesterday. It's self-concern. And draw on our attention, say they on our focus. Let them do electoral review them 2028 not the fact. All of this not distract you now.
Well, we don't want to let it distract we, and that is why we ramp up with engagement with the public. you know, with the ramp up with engagement which we structures them across this country so that we all go remain focused. We self as a party, we don't get time because we own constitution we dey now so. By next year, this time, we go busy with lower level elections. By February 2026, for the member for elect with new leaders, them, including the presidential candidate. So we self not get time. So all of these people get for understand why we need for begin for put ourselves together as a party and strategies. Now you get election. Now strategies they make you win election. So the earlier we begin for everybody else they plan for 2028. Government they plan for 2028. If you look at how we donor partners, they all they talk, then they plan for 2028. Now we know what our APC still they talk about 2023.
Tunis, before you go, let me just read message them where you go likely respond so quickly before you left the studio. The very first one they watch now the text line somebody they say, can you please ask the APC spokesman why the APC did not call for government of national unity when they knew the SLPP did not win the election but support the 2028 agenda. That's not on Dr. Samora Kamara but as a party. Samora Kamara hasn't been truthful to his supporters either. What is happening with the Commission of Inquiry? Is it that the reason why we are in a big mess? We need a government of national unity that will lead us to the next general elections in Sierra Leone. APC and SLPP absolutely are not in the interest of the people.
This one where they come out from Abu Mansare, they say, good morning Liberty TV, please CD, what is the status of Cherikoko in the APC party? I understand that he has resigned or officially hand over his office keys to Lansana Dumbuya, the Secretary General at the party headquarters.
We look at more messages. Uncle Sule na the Facebook say, I think the safety of the party, for the safety of the party, the executive of the party must compel Dr. Samora Kamara to make a public statement by disassociating himself from this. I think he owes the people of this nation the right. It's simply to say Dr. Samora Kamara is not going to be reinstalled, and this is simple.
All right, I'll take this last one because of time so that CD will be able to respond before he left the studio. For the Mustafa today, they say after this statement from CD, the social media gurus will come after him heavily. They prefer the false hope than facing the reality that the elections were over after signing the tripartite recommendations. All right, from their messages, then they quickly CD.
In the first place, the issue of national unity government not in our mind. We are a political party, and we feel say we for always organize ourselves and focus on winning elections. So we form government, and because we ideologies, we policies, you know, completely different. I mean, yes, we're a country we go always support whatever government that is in place as an opposition because we are also part of governance. For Cherikoko not resign from the party. Waiting happen that when they be leader and deputy leader, we give them offices. But since December 2023, then offices then they don't vacant, so it decide for handover AO office key back to the secretariat. We're not that really happy, but he's still a member of the party, and you know, he's still very active in the party. So let we get that one, they not resign at all.
So the moral guarantor then get for comeback.
Oh yes, they get for they don't tell me that one. They get for continue until we see say all of the recommendations then fully implemented, the agreement for national unity fully implemented, all the resolutions respected. All
right, thank you very much, Mr. Tunis. We join we this morning. I miss you. Very busy schedule. They do media rounds for talk about what happened yesterday. Well, that na CD at Tunis, we na the national spokesman for the APC party. When they take this break, when they come back and wrap up with the program.
Liberty Online TV, the 1 year this November, and you know what's in that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period, and as you know, na time we for coming and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we wo. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe now nobody own. You want to get with you much we go down to
All right, the breakfast show they continue and we come to the other studio guests as we wrap up this edition of the program. Ibrahim, whose message you go left with, especially the supporters them of the All People's Congress regarding the incident which happened yesterday at the party headquarters and how them for they handle such situations from an organization where they advocate for citizens them.
The message we was telling to the supporters them out there because in as more than on political party, but also a concern for them as citizens of this country, see the rights need to be given and will therefore be guiding the rights in certain extent. The only thing we try for say, when I go for the follow the structures of the party, within the I believe say the word where the spokesperson give you, and I believe so that's going to be the right word for owner for the listing, rather than other different political parties and leaders then when they get for the teller because everybody wants seeking own interest. But one thing that they always say, when they hold you, means you get to be expect the law. When they hold you, you know, so that you get for facing for that 2-3 days before other people get for come to intervention for can see how boys and go release. When I get for the listening to the communications experts within the political parties and whosoever expects of political party aspects of political party where they get for be listening to what they say, especially the spokesperson because whatever he say, now get for nine at the right word and whatever he say we misinform the public we go and on our own wish against our own wish where there's something go happen to now it will get for be all responsible. So they realize now when I get for the listing, when I get for the follow up with.
All right, so many thanks for you joining at the program this morning. Inina Ibrahim by Koroma, Ina this Executive Director, Citizens Network Sierra Leone. This morning we also been get Sidea Tunis, National Publicity Secretary of the APC, as we've been look at the incidents we happened yesterday in the All People's Congress APC Party headquarters. Also, the guarantors them from the international community been there for engage the party, but we've been see issues and be happening regarding supporters and we want for access the party office and police be end up for scatter them. Well, now this edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show, they left you, but not forget the project they on for the anniversary, the 4th year anniversary of Liberty Online TV. You suppose for support with send you orange money to the number where you see the display on the screen. Or the bank details there, you can also go drop whatever little you get, or come now with 33 Battle Street office and support with. Till we meet again, Mabel Kabade, so get a good day and goodbye.
All right, well, don't forget for day with we, November 29, na the View Hotel and Restaurant. Also, go for do we dinner and dance, and the tickets them they come out this week. You can stop by now with office na Liberty Online TV, 33 Battle Street, for buy your own ticket so that you go get a chance for meet with we all na Liberty Online TV on the 29th of November na the View Hotel and Restaurant. Also, go forget we grand anniversary celebration. Also they get a dinner and dance, so they go eat and dance and celebrate 1 year of growth for Liberty Online TV. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say don't forget for send whatever little you get na the orange money line. Princess Pierce Nine produced this edition of the Breakfast Show. Musa Saokoma and then his camera and then give technical support to the production team where the program meets you. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a lovely day.